Welcome. Today I bring you the preview of the next chapter of The Ambassador's Daughter. Rafika tells Nair about Moog and Zara's accident where Karaman's wife died. She says that after the accident they didn't hear anything about Karaman and that Moog grew up to become an adult, but once Moog didn't return to the house as Karaman kidnapped her, Nair is surprised and goes to Moog. She tells her that Karaman left her lying in a remote place and that Geddes could only find her 5 days later. Nair worriedly hugs her and asks her if that place where Karaman left her is the place where Geddes always goes when he is sad. Moog crying answers yes. Nair goes to see Geddes to talk about what happened to Moog. Geddes says that Sanjar taking that place from her is a strong provocation and that now he will help her to get the custody to go to Switzerland. Nair is surprised and asks him if he will really help her. Geddes nods. Nair asks how he will help her. Geddes answers that he will not tell her because otherwise she will be very angry. Nair asks if it is something that would endanger Melik. Geddes says no. Nair comments that Karaman kidnapped Moog 12 years after his wife died and that just means that Karaman was suffering for a long time seeking revenge for his wife, who he will never see again, so he asks her not to do the same. Geddes says that won't happen because he will still see her. Karaman takes Dudu to Yaya's house to manipulate him, promising to make her the director of the port. Dudu accepts and goes to see Yaya, who receives her happily. Meanwhile Elvan makes a cake with Melik. While they talk about babies, Melik tells him that if she stays away from Yaya they won't be able to kiss and have a child. Elvan laughs and asks her how she knows that. Melik answers that her parents kissed when she was born, so she should be careful of Yaya kissing someone else because she could have a child with someone else, like Sanjar did. So Elvan gets angry. Dudu keeps throwing it in Yaya's face that she was fired because of him. Yaya says he understands that she is still angry but he doesn't understand why she is still by his side even so. Dudu replies that he wanted to go see him because he thought he was angry after Sanjar resigned from his position. Yaya is glad that he cares about him and complains that from being a close family Sanjar gave up everything because he couldn't part with Geddes. Dudu tries to inquire about her relationship with Sanjar but Yaya evades the topic and invites her for a drink. Dudu goes to the kitchen and from there calls Karaman to let him know that Yaya and Sanjar's relationship is ruined and that Sanjar left the position to Zara in the company. Whereupon Karaman mocks that Sanjar has fought with all his loved ones and now he is all alone. Dudu returns to Yaya, but he tells her that if she stays by his side he won't be able to hold back. Dudu says she will then leave, but Yaya stops her at the door. Sanjar and Melik play and talk about the picnic they will have the next day. Besides the reconciliation between them, Sanjar goes out and sees Elvan, who angrily asks him to talk alone. He follows her worried. Elvan claims him since she warned him not to marry Manek and he not only did not listen to her on that but now he is expecting a child from her, so he should at least have a conscience and let Nair stay with Melik. Sanjar is furious and says that if he does that Nair will leave and he can't let that happen. Elvan asks him to let her go or else he will only be clipping her wings, but Sanjar says he can't let her. Elvan throws in his face that he was the one who betrayed Nair with Manek and that is something he will never be able to fix. Elvan tells Sanjar all the mistreatment to which Manek has subjected Melik, so Sanjar is surprised. Elvan asks him to simply leave custody of Nair and let them leave for a better life because that's what they deserve. Nair goes to the mansion and seeing Sanjar complains about what he did to Geddes by taking away his favorite place, saying that he likes to hit people in their deepest wounds, remembering about the diaries he gave to the court. Sanjar says that he is like that. Nair says he's been hurt too and she nor Geddes will give up. Sanjar says he plans to do something but he'll tell her during the picnic. Nair says even though they're going to a picnic nothing will change because she plans to fight for her daughter and leave. And so we end this preview, until next time.